Okay, hi guys. I've been asked to share some of my secrets as to how I stay organized and how I get organized. So, there are a couple of things that you can do to help yourself get organized. This is my YouTube channel, and you can review Getting Organized with Google Calendar to learn how to create events on your personal calendar to help you get organized. So what that will do for you is help you to figure out your current schedule, right? So anything that is non-negotiable, you would put that on the calendar and list what it is and the time periods and everything. So you'd create events for those things. So those are things that you cannot not do. They need to be done because like if you have a job to go to, you actually have to go to that job. So you really need to share that on your calendar so that at a glance, you know exactly the time that you have available to you to do your business. So then you need to schedule the time you want to work on your business, whatever time that is, whatever time that you're able to give to it, that is what you need to do. So if you're wanting to attend certain trainings, you need to make sure that that is on your calendar. And when you merge your calendar with the team calendar, you will see those events and you can pick and choose which ones you want to attend. You don't actually have to create another event for it because you'll be able to see those ones. But information that you don't have available to you on the team calendar, but you would like to attend, such as perhaps Gina's Charge My Day call or Terry Latham's daily call as well, Monday through Friday for both. Terry Latham's is a half an hour starting at 5:30 a.m. PST time. Gina's starts at 7:30 a.m. PST time, and her call is only 15 minutes. So those aren't on the calendar, but if you're wanting to actually attend those, you need to add them to your calendar so that you will, in fact, attend them. All right, so that is my recommendation for getting organized as far as your time is concerned. Now, if you want to do specific things like schedule specific actions, and I mean actions that will lead to income, right? So those actions could be warming your list. So reconnecting with people. If you don't have the file that I created to warm your list, it's just a short scripts, different scenarios, and you can, revise it to how you speak to people, but then save it again. So when you save it to your computer, or if you're going to use Google Docs, so that you can get that information literally from anywhere, whether you're on the go or at home, Google Docs is a good way to do that instead of saving it to your hard drive. I'm home all the time, so that's where I save my stuff. But if you are on the go a lot, and my advice would probably to start saving that information to your Google Drive so that you can access it from literally anywhere you want. Now, I'll go into that in a moment, but I just wanted to say that to streamline a process, you create scripts for yourself. You personalize them to how you speak, and so that when you are working on your computer, you can have it open. See, I have my Word document here, and here's my warming of the list. Now, this one is specific to me because this is how I might know somebody. Or I had been running ads before. So that's how, I might know somebody because I ran an ad for my previous business. So those are, things that I have. Um, so that's why it's important for you to have something like that as well. So if you know somebody for a specific reason, like whatever group that you were in together, then you mention it. So this is the warming of the list that I have shared, and it goes even into this one doesn't. The other one goes into the updated one. It will bring you into a first reconnection, like after, so that you can bridge the conversation after you've learned where they are at in life, and then you can possibly share some information. basically leading them up to a point where they're signing up or becoming a preferred customer or whatever, and what you do after that. All right, so that document you should have access to. If you don't have it, let me know and I'll share it with you. But that's what I'm talking about in how to streamline your process. Make documents like that so that you can quickly copy and paste, put the person's name in, put the how you met them, and it's a quick and easy thing that you can just, you know, punch out really fast. Okay, that's a streamlining process. Now, on this YouTube channel, I also have how to create a before and after picture using Canva, and how to create an original post, like an original picture for a Facebook post as well. And it shows you how to do it in Canva and Paint 3D, I believe. So those are trainings that you should take a look at to learn how to do those things. And when you're creating pictures, you always want to save them. So again, you can either save them to, you know, your hard drive, or you can save them to the cloud, like your OneDrive. And I believe you can sync that to your phone, or you could save them here and then later upload them to your Google Drive. And you know, that's just something that you'd have to ask me later about how to do that. It's I can show you. So now when I created my ASEA folder, like I wanted an ASEA folder that would just give me, at first I had everything in one thing and it was getting a little bit crowded. So, and I still have to move some of these documents out, but when I open my ASEA folder, I just want pictures only. All right, pictures that I can use and reuse, right? So, and as you can see, I still have some stuff that I want to move. But this way, it's easy for me to get to my pictures that I want. And that's what you want to do. So you want your folder to open up and to just be quick look at the pictures you have available to you, and then folders within. Okay, so I did Instagram posts. So that's a size that is a 1080 by 1080 picture. So if I go into it, there are a lot of duplicate pictures in here from my other one, and it's simply because I resized them in a way that I can utilize it in Instagram as well. So I can copy the exact same post and picture and have it in Instagram. So as you can see, this is 1080 by 1080. In the other main screen, it's 1280 by 1280 for optimal size for Facebook. These are also the same size that you can use for your Facebook story posts. That's where you would upload it to like the little circles that you can get access to, like when you, let's go to a home page. Sorry, my view. I put it back to the classic version, except for this one isn't. So you would create a story post. This is the same size as an Instagram post. So 1080 by 1080 is the optimal size for that. So that's what you want to do there. So again, going back to this, you would have pictures for just Instagram. So you know immediately it's the size you want. The main folder, ASEA, that's where I would just have all the pictures defaulted to open because it would be easier for you to get to them. Now, anything that's, I'm going to actually change mine to being like PowerPoint presentations, but I'm going to have it whether it's for prospects or if it's training. So separate them. So have a folder, PowerPoint presentations, prospects, PowerPoint presentations, training. So anything that is related to a prospect, you would put in there in one. And then if it's a training type of PowerPoint presentation, then that would go in the other folder. So it just helps you to figure out where things are very quickly at a glance. Now, again, here's a folder for scripts. So any type of scripts that I have, whether it's to edify somebody or it's the scripts that we've downloaded from amazing molecules, and or the warming of the list that I shared with all of you. You could put it in that folder. Um, and then I have one for masterminds that we have, and I have one for Webvention and stuff like that. So, and then miscellaneous. So anyway, you want to be able to quickly find things, right? So I have, I had saved information in here about presentations for prospects. So I can't remember what's in there. Okay, and I had them because I was uploading them to YouTube for to share them. Anyway, so that is how I organize my files. So organize the files according to how you want them, but that's how I have found it to be easiest. So I still have some sorting to do because, again, initially I only had ASEA. I didn't have all these folders. I just recently started to create them. I always did have an Instagram one because I wanted to make sure that, you know, I was picking the right size and not having to check every time. All the sizes that are in there are appropriate for Instagram and story posts for Facebook. So that is how I streamline my filing on my computer for pictures and anything that I want to share with people. That's how I find things really fast. Okay, so now in your email, Gmail, whatever you're using, I have folders for everybody, but I'm changing that because I don't receive a lot of information from each person. So what I'm going to do is I'll just have ASEA. So anything that's coming from ASEA will be under the you know, the big tab. Then I will put my team, and then everybody would go in there when it pertained to anybody that's on my team. And I have one separate for Virtual Go Pro because even though it's not really a part of ASEA, we're using that training specifically for that. So if you are receiving a lot of emails from someone in specifically, like you would be receiving a lot of information from me once a week normally, or, you know, whenever I'm sending you something, then, you know, your upline, maybe you have a tab for your upline. Sorry. So that would be something good, but you want to be able to have that information quickly accessible to you so that you can, you know, click on it. So anything in Virtual Go Pro, it's related to all of that information, and I can quickly go through and figure out what I need. Same as getting emails from William, then I could just do that as well. So, and even from Sasha, like I was getting stuff from her all the time before. So these are things that, you know, I need to go through them and delete what I don't need anymore, but at least if you put it in there, you can go back and easily find it later. So you want to organize all your stuff, right? So not only your Facebook, right? You want to get your calendar in order. You want to get your email or your Gmail or whatever system you're using. You want that in order so that you can easily get things. You want any files that you need, you know, like when you welcome a new person to your team, you want to be able to just go to the document and copy and paste that information in, and so it's quick and fast, right? So that's how I do things quickly and fast. So make sure you get your calendar set up so that you are managing your time more efficiently, and you're doing the things that you want to do when you want to do them, and you're not letting the day run away from you. You're in control of your day every single day. And you know what? Your calendar may evolve over time. Like mine certainly does. I've changed mine a lot. I have different colors because I'm also I manage the calendar. So that's why I have the color changes here. Excuse me, yawning, sorry. So anyway, that is my recommendation for you guys to do. And as you see, when I toggled my name off, it's just the team calendar. So you can toggle off the team calendar and then put your stuff in on your calendar first, and then toggle it back on again, and it merges the information for you. Like, we don't see your stuff, we only see the team calendar stuff in our own things. But that way you can, you know, really figure out where you have time each day to devote to your business and what you want to do during that time. So the most important thing that you can be doing during the day and key times of the evening as well is connecting with people. And connecting with people doesn't mean sharing information always. It could be just saying hello, how are you? Simple as that. And then finding a way to bridge the conversation into sharing. So it usually doesn't take very long, but you need to give something to get something. So you need to share something with them personally about you, and they will feel comfortable to share something back with you. You will be surprised. But if you're only asking and you're not giving anything back, they're not going to answer you, especially if they don't know you that well. Okay? So always be willing to share first what's happening, and you will be surprised they will share back. Okay, so that is something that will help you moving forward with that aspect, I think. But so definitely, and then what you do is the next week you would be following up with the people that you connected with, or you may have already connected with some of them again, but then you would follow up and say, oh, I remember you telling me about whatever thing it was that they're going through or something specific, and then say, I think I have something that can help you. Would you be open to hearing about it? You know, so that's how you could bridge the conversation back is, oh, ever since we talked, I couldn't stop thinking about your situation, but be specific about the situation. Don't just be vague, because that it shows them that you remember what they told you and that you care enough to remember. All right, so that is a really key thing to constantly be doing. Now, I think I'm going to end it there. Oh, well, you also wanted to know Google Drive. Okay, so when you go to a new tab and apps, and you go to your Google Drive, and this is where you can upload any documents that are on your hard drive. So I have lots because I pay for extra space on mine. You get so much storage for free, but I paid for more. So then you can new, like you would click on new, and you can upload a file. And it's the same as uploading any file. You select it and you open, and then it will upload to your information here. Okay, so then you can access it literally from anywhere, you know, because it's on Google, so you can access it from your phone. So you may want to put some information on your Google Drive as well. And it's free to have a Google Drive. And you know, if you have a Gmail, you probably have a Google Drive and you might not know it. So just check it out and you will see. All right, so I'm going to end it there. Hopefully I answered some questions on how to get organized in general. Have a good day.